Hello, welcome back to our channel. We're Monica and Mark. Together we're
M
and M
for
for
you.
you. Remember to subscribe to our channel and like our videos. So, today we're going to talk about one of those 5 components that we went over. We had the question of what makes a relationship strong. How do you build a strong relationship? Remember, if you didn't see it, go through our videos and take a look. But there were 5 elements, and they were create good memories, compromise, make it your own,
Dedication and communication. And we went over communication. So if you want to go back and check out that video, you can check us out. And tonight we're going to go over dedication, which is another biggie. So it's all about being dedicated, and you can be dedicated to a lot of different things. And I think a relationship is one of the most important things to dedicate yourself to, because if you're not dedicated, then you're oftentimes giving yourself an out to get, what if we don't do this, if we don't do that, then, you got other options or whatever. But to being dedicated means that that you take away those outs. You don't give yourself outs for if it don't. You're dedicated to making it happen and succeed. So that's very important, because you want your relationship to succeed, and you want to do everything possible for it to succeed. So you don't think about anything else, because you're not going to give your all if you have other options. You're not going to give everything that you need to give in your relationship if you have other options out there.
So with the dedication, like we talked about in the video about those 5 elements that make a strong relationship. With dedication, you don't just say, I'm dedicated. Dedication is something that you have to show, and your partner needs to feel it. Your partner needs to feel that stability. Your partner needs to feel like it's you and them against the world, because it's hard out there. Like when you're in a relationship, there's so many other factors. You have bills, sometimes you have kids, you have one or the other could be chasing their dreams at any point in a relationship. So wouldn't it be nice to be able to say, I'm going home to somebody who has my back. He or she is, my safe spot. And you're not going to have that unless you have that dedication. Your partner is dedicated, and you be that person, that stability and that secure spot for your partner. So I don't feel like our relationship got to the strongest level until we made that commitment. So I don't know if it's time. Shall we introduce them to Moniqua and Marquez?
They ain't ready for that. They ain't ready for that. All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
So Moniqua is my alter ego, and she always had that. Well, I was doing all right without him. I could do all right with. So if we got into a heated argument, Moniqua always is like, I'm packing my stuff and I'm going, because I can do bad by myself. And then,
Yeah.
So, and when we got into a heated argument, Marquez, and I won't speak for you, but Marquez would say, well, go, leave. I'm going back to St. Pete.
Yeah, he was doing good too. He had his thing going on. It wasn't a healthy relationship because it was always, you know, if I didn't do this, if he do this time, I'm gonna go. If she do this time, I'm out of here. This and so that was always on your mind, and then it was very unhealthy. And it was, but if you make that dedication and say, hey, we're in this for the long run, good or bad, you know, because everything ain't gonna be roses. You know, we're not trying to make it seem like it is gonna be roses. You're gonna go through some rough time, you know, but those are the times that make a relationship. Those are the times. If it's always easy, it's not gonna be as enjoyable as overcoming the rough times. That's if it's always easy, then you don't know what the other side could be. You know, when you get through that and you come together and you're like, you know what? We made it through some tough time. We made some decisions, you know, and went at it for a while, but we made the decision to come back together. You know, so you're gonna do that, and it's gonna be. But you got to have that decision that we're in this together. And
Yeah.
we're in this for the long run, and that no matter what we go through, at the end of the day, we know that she's gonna be here for me, and I'm gonna be there for her. And that's the most important thing, to always feel like, you know, in a relationship, that even though when you're going back and forth, you still know in the back of your mind that, you know, we're going through it right now, but, you know, I know she got my back. And she know I got her back, you know. So you got to be dedicated to that, you know.
That just kind of gave me chill bumps. Like, I want to kiss you right now, but I ain't. Okay.
People watching.
So our relationship, I feel like, I don't know, I don't want to speak for you, but I feel like it didn't go to that next level of like the strength and getting stronger until we did that. Once we did that, it's like, I'm not going nowhere and you're not going nowhere. So let's take that divorce and that I'm leaving you and I'm going back here and I'm going back there. Once we took that off the table, it just, our relationship just grew. It got stronger, it got better. And I think, I'm not an expert, you're not an expert, but in our opinion, I think that because we started feeling that security and feeling like, okay, well, we have somebody and we have something good. So that's when it started like, okay, well, let's talk it out. Let's figure some things out and let's start doing it the right way. So when we took that out of the table and we got dedicated to our relationship, dedicated to each other, I feel like that's when we got stronger.
Because it will work out, and the more you go through a few things and you come back together, you realize, you know, just that you know, you look like we both talking a bunch of, or you know, what to say, crying wolf or whatever, and saying stuff, and neither one of us hadn't done nothing yet. So it's like, you know, you get to that point where you be like, well, this is it, you know, I guess this, you know. But a lot of relationships don't give themselves time to do that. They're instantly out of there, and they don't realize what it could be if they just stuck in there. If they just not wanted everything to be perfect all the time, and to go through some rough times. So you got to go through some rough times, and that's through anything. That's on your job. That's the one I used to tell Monica all the time about job. I don't care what job you're on. You gonna have some rough times. It ain't gonna you could love your job as much as you wanna, but you gonna have some rough days. But you thinking you leave that one and go on another one, you gonna have some rough days there too. That's just the nature of it, and that's the nature of a relationship, that it's gonna be some rough days. You're gonna have some rough times. That's just the nature of it, but you have to dedicate yourself to knowing, you know, who you are and who she is, and knowing that you belong together.
'Cause we belong together. So remember, subscribe to our page, like our videos. We're on Facebook, Instagram, and mnmforyou.com. We're here for you. It's in the
Come
name.
on now. Come on now. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. We need y'all. Y'all need us. And we gonna make it happen together. Let's go.
Because we are
M
and M
for you.
Love you all. God bless.
We'll see you.